Aloha, super friends. Crystar Galactica, your fairy god sis, Saint Joe, Narcata, Galactivators here on the beach once again like this. Giving you love at this time. It's happy Halloween, super friends of mine. Great day in a spiritual way. We're gonna get so galactivated. Okay. So relax and breathe, step outside and join, would you please? Thank you. Galactivators. Thank you so much, YouTube and TikTok live and on the replay. Crystar Galactica, St. Joe Narcata, Princess Charlie, the Unicorn Cat Dog. Thank you everyone tuning in on our TikTok live, and we invite the subscribers to chat in the comments if you like. You're welcome to contribute. So I invite you, if you're able to step outside and put down a blanket or a yoga mat or sheet, sit on the ground next hour or so of our beautiful lives. We're gonna breathe, we're gonna stretch, we're gonna receive all of these galactic energies, super friends, and open up to be the best version of ourselves to start this day right, or continue this day right, or end this day right, wherever you're at in your day. So head, neck, and spine in a straight line. Shoulders, let's roll them up and back and down a few times. Get those shoulder joints all well lubed. It's the most spiritual night of the year, super friends. Invite you to tune into all the non-physical energy that's here as we enter our yoga galactivation. And then just dropping those shoulders back and down and finding the breath now. I'd like to share what's going on galactically. We are in day 12 of our cosmic serpent wave spell. In the castle of burning. Today is the Crystal Warrior of Elegance Day. So today we want to band together, join together as a community, as a galactic community of super friends, and blast our intention like solar flare rainbows to the world. Send rainbows to the sky, rainbows to the ground, rainbows of intention. To connect to one another and ourselves now. Today we want to tune into that inner place that questions everything we see around us, that fears less and loves more, that has that inner wisdom, inner intelligence as our guide. And the mantra, Wahe Guru. Wahe Guru, honoring the inner master inside us all. So deep breaths in, deep breaths out. Today our heart chakra, Anahata, in the center of our chest, is being galactically purified, super friends, so we can find our place here. Our notes on the page, the symphony of life. Let's inhale our arms up to the sky. Place our intention now between our palms. Rub them together. Breathe and smile. And then bring those hands right in front of our mind's eye, our third eye. Take your physical eyes, look in and up like you're looking into the center of your brain. Find the signal of your divine, your yoga, your Shakti, your higher self, your higher mind, Paramashiva. We're entering in the season of Diwali, season of the lights. So I invite you to breathe that beautiful spiritual light within you. Invite it to light up like a fire, like a flame, blazing upward, alchemizing and transforming one form into another. Om Namah Shivaya. And then let's bring our hands down to our hearts, just bowing our head. May this yoga galactivation guide our journey inward. May the fires of our rich, focused breath clear within us that which no longer serves us, and leave behind the most beautiful, crystalline, divine, gorgeous, perfected relationship with our lives from within. Om Namah Shivaya. And then let's shift the crossing of our legs, super friends. Thank you for the follows. Hands to our knees. Easy seated pose, half lotus, full lotus, yogi's choice. Straighten our arms as we exhale, lean back. Inhale, bend our elbows, lift our hearts, big smile. Flowing with our breath. Invite that spirit of elegance to be with us today. Elegantly taking in this light. Building up momentum and speed. Gazing through that mind's eye, that third eye. Inhale, reach our arms up, interlace those fingers, palms flip up, straighten those arms, lean up and back, lift our hearts. Sip in a little more, engage Mula Bandha, pull everything in and up, look up at that third eye, keep breathing in. Om Namah Shivaya, exhale, hands come forward, walk those hands, tuck our chin. Thank you for the shares. Thanks for the follows. Deep breath in. Let's walk our hands up. Straighten our legs. Shake them all out. Invite the spirit of yoga to be with us now. Deep inhale. Palms together. Lean up and back. Exhale. Fold. Let's reach those toes. Spread them. Maybe place your fingers in between them. Tucking our chin, breathing into our spine. Let's inhale for 4, hold for 4, and exhale for 12. Inhale, let's walk our hands up and take this left knee, bend it into the inner thigh. Let's take our right arm up over our head and just left hand on our knee, just stretch our neck over towards the right side. Breathe in this pure positive energy today. And releasing our neck. Let's take ourselves forward into a fold, tucking our chin under. Massage that soul. Inhale, lift our heart and elevate this left arm, stretching our gaze, our drishti, eyes closed to look up at those left palms. Stretch, pull open, breathe. Ujjayi breath. Like you're fogging a mirror with your inhales and exhales through your nose. Inhale, rising up, left hand comes back. Let's point our toes, lift our hips, press into the ground, taking it into a heart opening. Stretch that right arm up and back. Lean those hips forward. And coming on down. Let's swing this left arm to this leg. Inhale, this right arm open, sitting up nice and tall. Palm up, back behind us. Stretching our eyes, pull from our shoulders, back. Om Namah Shivaya. And coming on back to center, let's bring this knee up. Give it a nice juicy hug. And then let's cross this leg over to the other side. Inhale this left arm up and back, pressing it up against our spine. Flex those yogi toes on the right. Twisting our shoulders, our neck towards the left. And if you'd like to bring this right arm to the top of that thigh to enhance the twist, you're welcome to. And breathing back to center, taking this left knee and stacking it over the right. Left sole close to our hip. Inhale our arms up high. Reach up with that left arm. Reach up with that right arm. And bending this right elbow, pressing the back of our head back. Deep breath in. Om Namah Shivaya. Hinging at the waist, beginning to fold towards this leg. Om Namah Shivaya. And if you'd like to add a little bit more, you're welcome to flip those left arms around and grab those fingertips behind your back if that feels good. Aloha, Miss Violet. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you. It is a beautiful day. Thank you, everyone, for being with us today. Such a beautiful day here. So grateful to be here on the beach. This enchanting Halloween. Breathe in the spirit of today. This season where we celebrate the non-physical realm, our ancestors, our animals, all those who have crossed the rainbow bridge to the other side of eternity. Breathe in this space as we release our arms now and walk ourselves forward, folding over ourselves. Om Namah Shivaya. Tucking our chin, maybe reach your toes, stretch them, spread them. Breathing in, arms come up to the sky. Breathing out, hands come back behind. Let's unravel this left leg, extending it up, play with pointing and flexing our foot, our toes, make circles with our ankle. Deep breath, lift our heart, send rainbows to the world. Kapow! Super friends, Galactivate! Choop, choop, choop. And release. Let's take an intermission, pointing our toes. Bring our hands just to the top of our glutes. Come down onto our elbows, forearms. We're going to take a fish pose. So lifting our heart, beginning to lean back, legs together. Just easing our crown back towards the ground. Maybe it makes it, maybe it doesn't. Keep our hearts lifting. Look up at that third eye. Envision the brightest star inside your mind's eye. Blindingly bright. And slowly come onto the ground. Let's just take a brief Shavasana, just looking up at your third eye. And just relax, scan your body, just observing what changes have occurred between the left and right side. Just notice what has shifted. Inhale our arms up, let's bring our knees into our chest. And as we exhale, bring our hands back behind our knees. Let's rock ourselves up to sitting, straightening our left leg now and bringing that right foot in. And while we're here, super friends, let's take a little drink break. 22-second drink break. And give our waters a blessing. This is the most magical water of all time and space. And then let's inhale our arms up to the sky. Interlace our fingers the opposite way. Push up, straighten those elbows. Shifting our weight towards this left leg. And as we exhale, let's fold. Grab our toes, spread it, stretch that foot, massage it. Deep breath here. And as we breathe in and lift our hearts, let's keep this left hand down and elevate this right arm up, twisting our gaze, our drishti, to look up. Deep breath in and out. And as we rise up, let's place our right hand on the ground back behind us. Left arm lifts, point our toes, lifting our hips, pushing into the earth. Send those hips forward, open our heart backwards. Beam rainbows to the world. Super friends, Galactivate! Kapow! Beauty and grace and elegance too. Send all the best. Breathe it into you. Send it back out from our overflow. Deep breath in. And exhale. Come back down to the flow. And now right hand comes forward to that sole. Inhale that left arm backwards. Palm up. Twist our eyes. Hearts open. Deep breath in and exhale. Let's just take another fold. Inhale, rising on up. Let's bend this knee, give it a big hug. Gratitude, thankfulness. Thank you, our physical embodiments, the organic, crystalline temples for our eternal, spiritual, superconscious selves. And then let's cross this right foot over the left. And inhale this right arm up to the sky. And exhale, plant it back behind. Lifting our hearts and twist to the right side. And with this left arm, you're welcome to place it on top of that thigh, forming a mudra with your fingers if you like. Stretching from your belly, ribs, shoulders, neck, eyes. And remember to smile big and bright. Ha ha ha. All the breath in and all the breath out. Inhaling back to center, briefly twisting the other way. And coming back through, stacking our knees on top of one another, bringing that heel in close to our hip. Inhale, arms up. Reach up with that right arm. Reach up with that left arm. And then let's bend this left elbow with our right hand, grabbing it, pulling back and down. Thank you for the gifts. Slightly hinging forward at the hips. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Deep breath in. And as we exhale, release those hands to the ground, walk ourselves forward. Thank you so much for the gifts. Aloha, Michael. Melissa. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Shivaya. As we inhale, walking our hands up, let's bring them up to the sky, rainbow, arcing them now back behind, unwinding this right leg, elevate it, stretching it out, outward, pointing our toes, breathe in, flexing our toes, fit our foot, point, flex, point, and circles with our ankle, our neck, stretching the shoulders back, lifting our chest. Breathe, send the prana like a serpent, like a dragon, like a snake. And release. Once again, let's take it back into a fish. So pointing those toes, legs together, fingers at our glutes, coming down onto our forearms, lifting from our heart. Shifting our weight back, letting that head fall back towards the ground. Lift that heart high, look up through that third eye. Maybe even wiggle your lower back around. And slowly come down onto the ground. Once again, we'll take a mini Shavasana. Just allow yourself to just first look up with your eyes to that third eye place. And then from that inner awareness, scan your body and notice what shifts have taken place. Observe the energy, the feelings, the energy in motion, the emotions within you. Are there places that felt dark and stagnant that now feel open and flowing and glowing and warm? Wiggling our fingers, take a deep breath, stretch our arms up, knees into our chest, rock our lower back side to side. Hands come behind those knees on our thighs, and rock ourselves back up. And let's take another 22-second drink break. Inviting our divine self, the elegance, to be with us today. Welcome the spirit of elegance, Parama Shakti. Divine beauty, divine grace. To our body, our mind, our spirit, our face. Hands under our shoulders, knees under our hips. Take some cats and cows, super friends. Inhale, drop our belly, lift our gaze, our drishti. Fill up with the love of dog. Like Princess Charlie, exhale, arch your spine, drop your crown down. Flowing with our breath. All right, super friends, let's take those knees together and send that right leg back and up. Left arm reaches forward to join the party. And exhale, squeeze Nino's elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, extend. Exhale, squeeze. Two more, breathe. And squeeze. Breathe and squeeze. Breathe, bend the knees, take that hand up, back, please. Grab that soul, lift. And release, coming on back down. Cat, cow, move your spine around. Take our knees wide now. Left hand stretches a little bit forward. Let's inhale our right arm up. Make some circles with our wrist. One way and the other. Open our hearts. Blessed rainbows to the world. And as we exhale, bring this arm under, shoulder down, cheek down to the ground. Play with squaring those hips. Left hand can stretch forward, or it can reach up to the sky, or it can wrap behind our back and grab that right inner thigh. Just breathe into that shoulder, and as your body wants to open up, just explore different variations. Breathing in and placing that left hand on the ground. Inhale this right arm up. Make some big circles now. Back stroke. Breast stroke. Big circles forward. Bringing our hand down to the ground. Knees under our hips, shoulders over our wrist, cat-cow. Breathe in, drop our belly, lift our gaze, our drishti. Exhale, arch our spine, drop our crown. Breathing in, breathing out. Knees come together. Let's send this left leg back and up. And then breathe in this right arm. Deep breath in, fairy fingers. Exhale, squeeze. Knee, nose, elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, lift. Exhale, squeeze. Lift. Squeeze. Extend. And squeeze. Extend. Bend that knee. Reach up and back. Grab this foot or ankle. Lift. Open our heart. Big smiles. And releasing and bringing that hand down. Cat, cow, move our spine around. And then taking those knees wide. Right hand a little forward, left arm up to the sky. Circle that wrist around. Turning our gaze to that left side. Deep breath, opening, big smile. And as we exhale, left shoulder, left cheek comes down to the ground. Squaring those hips. Right hand can stay where it is, can scooch forward, can wrap up, reach to the sky or wrap behind your back. Just keep that heart lifting, open. Breathe into that shoulder. Keep those hips reaching towards the left side. And releasing this right hand, pressing into the ground. Left arm floats up. Big circles, backstroke, swimming through the sky. And forward. And bringing it on down to the ground. Once again, knees under our shoulders, cat-cow. Move that spine around. Now with those toes curled under, pressing into the ground, lift those knees up and back, downward facing dog. Let's inhale our right leg up high. And exhale. Bring this foot on the outside of that right hand. Bending that knee over our ankle. Let's start to drop down. And you can bring that back knee down or keep it up, yogi's choice. Deep breath in. And then we can settle into this hip even further if you like to come on to your elbows, your forearms at this time. Thank you everyone here with us. Hi Matt. Thank you everyone. Look good in the sand. Thank you. Oh, we're still flowing, super friends. Thanks everyone being with us. Really appreciate you. Notice what comes up, what thoughts come up. Bring your attention back to your breath. Find those juicy exhales, super friends. Inhale, rising on up. Heel toe that foot to the center. And framing that foot, we're going to inchworm this foot forward. And the mantra, Om Hreem Hanumate Namaha, into that forward splits. Hanuman Asana. Connecting to the monkey god, Hanuman, with divine love in his heart. So just holding yourself up by your arms. Breathing into those legs. Send rainbows to the planet, super friends. May all beings feel as wonderful as we do right now. Right, now slowly heel toeing or bending that knee, coming over to bring it into pigeon, bringing that right foot over to the left side. Find where your juicy spot is for your hips today. Squaring those hips, left leg straight back behind us, lifting our heart. Look up at that third eye. Visualize your divinity, your eternal spiritual master self. Your enlightened yogi, Shiva Shakti. And exhale, walk yourselves forward, sleeping swan. Just folding over ourselves and breathing, super friends. So great to be with you all today. Breathe in love and gratitude and thankfulness and patience and kindness and infinite bliss. Peace and calm victoriousness. Worthy and deserving of this. Breathing in and walking our hands up. Swinging that leg on back. Coming on down to a cobra. So bringing those thighs down. You can be in a low cobra, higher cobra. Just explore where your spine is now. Deep breath in. And slowly lowering on down. When we get down to the bottom, let's bend our knees and reach back and grab an ankle at a time. And as we inhale, lifting our hearts up, squeezing those knees towards one another, breathing into that third eye. Listen to the tones inside. Bow pose. And slowly coming on down. Curl the toes, plant those hands. Under our shoulders, press into the ground, floating on up. Push up. And exhale, lower down. Inhale, press up, rise. Exhale, lower. Flowing with our breath. Pressing up. Lowering down. Pressing up. And then back to downward dog. Feet step just a little closer. Shake out your faces. Reach those heels back down. Send all our rainbows down to the ground. Love and gratitude for everyone around. Thank you, life. 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 Oh. Let's inhale this left leg up high. Really press into your hands. Reach through that foot. Reach through your soul. Straighten that leg up. Reach it high. Lift that knee up high to the sky. And as we exhale, bend that knee. Shift our weight forward and plant this left foot on the outside of your left hand. Bringing that knee over our ankle, and you can bring that back knee down if you like, or keep it up. Just find your breath here. Breathe in the ease of life. Breathe in the peace divine. The joy and the happiness. The yoga. The spiritual bliss. Super friends. Galactivate. Any tension, any resistance, just exhale, breathe it away. Fill up with light into your inner spaces. The light of your awareness as we send those hips back and heel toe this left foot to the center. Beginning to inchworm that left leg forward, holding yourself up by your arms, stretching into our Hanumanasana, lifting our hearts, breathing up into that third eye. Feel your solar plexus inside, blazing like a sun, and the mantra is Ram. Ram, Ram, Ram. Ram, 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 Ram. Divine masculine fatherly love coming straight from the heart of the stars into the core of your being to make you who you are, to match up with your heart as the divine mother love is here, the Kundalini Shakti so you feel happy, merry, and filled with good cheer. Om Namah Shivaya. Sitaram. All right, super friends, we're going to heel toe or bend that knee and swing this leg around, the foot to the right side, squaring our hips, right leg straight back behind, flexing that left sole, lifting our hearts, look up at our third eye, fill up with big bright light as we exhale and walk our hands forward and shoot rainbows to the world. Ka-cha-pow. Super friends, Galactivate! So you can rest your head in your hands, or you can just let it hover. You can have your hands on the ground, on the sand. Oh. Find those deep inhales and exhales. Inhale, rising on up. Coming onto that left hip, let's swing this left leg back. And let's come on down into a Sphinx pose now. So legs together, elbows just a little below and in front of our shoulders. Roll the shoulders back and down. Bring that gaze in and up at that third eye. Visualize yourself as a lion pharaoh being, as the Sphinx. Wise beyond time. The answers to the ultimate riddles of life. What's the point? Oh yeah, it's not a point, it's a spiral. It goes around, it comes back, so enjoy the ride, smile, and give back. Om Namah Shivaya. Pressing it up, and do a seal. Let's take our arms and legs wide. Looking up at that third eye. And then slowly coming on down. Let's extend our right arm straight out from our shoulder, out to the side, like we're giving the earth a hug. Right cheek down, left hand next to our face. Push into the ground. Roll onto the right side of your body. Let this left leg come up. So you should be feeling this in your shoulder. And we're just gonna play with keeping this left leg up for a little bit. Just using that left hand to stabilize yourself and relaxing your neck on the ground. Breathe into that shoulder as you straighten that leg. Relax and smile. And then bending this left knee, placing it behind that right thigh on the ground. And you're welcome to play with this left arm if you like, to bring it up to the sky, or open your heart up even more and blast rainbows to the world. And And slowly bringing this hand down, rolling onto our bellies. Hands under our shoulders, squeeze those shoulder blades together, peeling ourselves up, cobra. Pull the back of our head back, lift through our crown, look up at that third eye. Visualize the sun in our mind's eye, the sun blazing on the top of our crown today. The Sahasrara, 1,000-petaled lotus blooming today, the top of our body. Om Namah Shivaya. Devi Parashakti, divine feminine energy, filling us up today to overflow. Elbows in as we slowly lower on down. Super friends, left arm extends straight out from that shoulder, palm down like you're giving the earth a hug. Press into the ground, left cheek down, rolling onto that left side of our body and straightening this right leg, pressing it up, straight up to the sky. Using that right hand to support ourselves and holding us here. Breathing. And then bending that knee, placing it on the earth behind that left knee. And breathing into the shape. If you want to explore elevating this right arm up, opening the heart, you're welcome to. Come back to that beautiful, delicious, juicy breath, super friends. And slowly bringing this hand down, rolling onto our bellies. Hands under our shoulders, peeling up. One more cobra. Gazing up at that third eye. Visualize the light shooting out your nadis, left, right, and center. Blasting you up like an Egyptian god. Up through your crown. Om Namah Shivaya. Amenhotep Ra. Ram. This most magical spiritual time of the year, let's invite all the gods and goddesses to be with us. All the spiritual masters from all lineages. Welcome the Buddhahood of our own enlightenment and our hearts being that Christed heart. Om Namah Shivaya, slowly lowering down. Curl those toes, press up, plank. And now from here, let's pivot our heels over to the right side, stacking that right shoulder over our right wrist, floating this left arm up. And you can balance here. You're welcome to modify by bringing that right knee down and pivoting that foot back behind you. If you'd like to make it a little more easily for yourself, or if you'd like to challenge yourself further, you're welcome to stack that left foot on top of the right or lift that left leg up. Just keep your base strong. And we're gonna flip it now. Back to center, pivoting the other way. Stacking shoulder over wrist. Elevating this arm. Modifying at will. Finding your breath. Keeping your intentional alignment. Om. And blasting rainbows to the world. Super friends, Galactivate! Kapow! Rainbows everywhere, coming on back to center, back to downward dog. One more time. Reach those heels back. Stretch, press into the ground, kitty cats. Shake your head out, your hips, your faces. And then let's bring our knees down and bring it into a child's pose.
It's 1:30.
And lifting ourselves up, let's swing our legs around and bring ourselves onto our backside. And if you'd like to drink some water now, it's a good time for a 22-second drink break. Thank you to everyone who's joining us today on our TikTok Live and our YouTube Live. We're going to be bringing it down for our final resting pose, our Shavasana, and our closing Galactivation. So slowly coming on to our backside. Let's take our right knee and glide it over to the left, extending this right arm and shoulder up and back, deep twist. Coming on back to center. Let's shift sides, left knee in. Taking that left knee over to the right side, extending this left shoulder up and back, twisting our upper body to the left and our lower body to the right, and find our breath. And breathing on back through center. Let's squeeze our body in, everything tight, tight, tight. Curl up into a tight, tight ball. And then release, open. Head, neck, and spine in a straight line. Arms and legs falling open away from our body. Maybe you want to cover your face up or your body up with something to keep you warm. Relax. Take your gaze, your drishti, look in and up at that third eye point, the Ajna chakra. And then let yourself just relax and close your eyes, and in restful awareness, tune into the silence beyond the sounds. We'll be back soon for our closing Galactivation. happy, joyful, blissful, peaceful. Breathe it all the time. Breathe it in the sacred space. Take in higher mind. In your inner body now, you start to change. It's time. Filling up with more and more of who you are. In kind. So beautiful, so peaceful, so blissful too. This higher self, this higher version, this energy version of you. It's flooding you completely, wrapping you in a spiritual embrace. Ancestral line so peacefully beneath you, supporting this day. Up through your souls, the ancestors rise in this most magical spiritual season of time. Into the structure of your DNA, the genome is shifting, it's starting to change, becoming so whole, so pure and complete. The light, full circle, is washing you as you sleep, as you rest in this area, this place, this now. Let the divine light fill you up with the cat's meow, with the softness, with the purr, as your chakras now were spinning. You stir as you change into her, the divine mother of life and grandmother, divine, great-grandmother too, are all encircling you, time into time, where once we did reside, as small as an atom inside of her life. Our whole world once existed inside of our mothers and grandmothers and great-grandmothers' existence. So allow this to be the perfect way that it is, family. Let the mother now surround us spiritually, a circle of motherly bliss. Motherly love is holding us, an atmosphere like a kiss. Feel her presence all surrounding us on this most spiritual day. Let her love and her light envelop us and illuminate the core of our being. Light us up at this time, the seasons of light. So much power is awakening inside this spiritual hour. We're tuned like a flame. Love of Mother is a flower, and it's blooming in our being. Beauty and grace and effortless ease, open receptiveness, trust, if you please. Trust in the glory, trust in the positivity too. Trust in the new story that the Divine Devi, Divine Mother, loves you. Om Namah Shivaya. Let this love wash over us now at this time. Body, mind, spirit coming back online with ears now to hear it. Smell the roses. So sweet. As we are now in yoga. Divine in you is the divine in me. And slowly, ever so slowly, coming back into our lives, coming back into our bodies, coming back into our mind, from gamma into delta, and then into theta too, rising into alpha, and then to beta go you, into your thinking mind as we begin to wiggle our bodies and stretch and rise back into this moment, into this world of time, into our todays. It's going to be the best day of our lives. The universe is going to shower us and give us so many gifts. I wonder what it's going to be. So excited to receive it. So in this positive expectation, wiggle those fingers and toes and draw our knees into our chest like a fetus. We go. Slowly rolling onto our side, and whenever we're ready, taking our time, coming back to seated, head, neck, and spine aligned. Rolling our shoulders back up and down, head, neck, and spine aligned. Looking up with our eyes into meditation. One more time, just grounding in this sensation, calm, peaceful mind, and this enlightened vibration. As the Buddha mind, we are the Light Tribe Nation. Om Namah Shivaya. And this is our Galactivation. Super friends, Galactivate. Divine energies flowing to and through from the core of the planet and up through you. Out your crown, you shine like a flame, blazing around like sweet Notre Dame. The mother love beauty, divine grace and ease. Paramashiva Shakti and Shanti, that's peace. Let the peace that is yoga now wash through our lives, our body, our spirit, our breath, and our mind. And raising our arms now up to the sky, gathering our palms together one more time, bringing our hands right in front of our third eye. Envision the ultraviolet flame of light all around our body, and the infrared too, blasting light now all around you, and hands to our hearts as we bow to this space. Super friends, Galactivate. Magical words, please say it with me. Namaste.
Matt D says, if you don't know, Herba by Alice Coltrane is just beautiful. Just wanted to share. Yes, I love Alice Coltrane. All right, we're going to be broadcasting tonight on TikTok only, a live stream of our Halloween performance starting around 7 p.m. Pacific time. Thank you for all the people who bought albums last night. We sold 7 albums. Eight albums, seven CDs, and 1 vinyl record so far. So thank you so much to all the super friends. We will see you tonight.
And if you'd like to go to Galactivators.com, you can join us there. You can get some Galactivators gear, like some yoga clothes, like the shorts that I'm wearing here, and singing bowls and fun things too. You can sign up for our email list so we can stay in contact with you. And if you want to give back and you want to give a gift, you're welcome to, super friends. There's opportunities on our website.
Yes, we have a PayPal and a Venmo link on there.
All right, YouTube and TikTok, have the best day ever.
Happy
Star
Halloween.
Galactica saying Galactivation handled.
Bye.